Baby, you are tired. And when I say tired, I mean tired. I was sitting here waiting for the first part of the video to upload so that I can come back and make part two. And your spirit team is on me. Your ancestors are on me to make this message, to continue this message. And so here I am. You are tired, beloved, because you have been through hell and high water and back again, only to be disappointed continuously in this life path and journey. So much so that it made you start to believe that you were not meant to be in the status, in the life, in the purpose that you knew from a little girl or a little boy. You knew that you was royalty. You always knew that you were royalty. Yet, and still, you doubted what you knew to be true because of what you have gone through. And your ancestors are bringing me on this message right now to tell you that this next season of where you going and where you're currently in, you are no longer in a space where you need to be praying for your blessings, your abundance, your help. It's here already. You are no longer in a space where you need to be worrying about if you're going to be in a different situation in another week, another month, another year. You are. But what they need you to know is two things. The first thing is you need to be very protective of the people that you are surrounding yourself and your children around. Be careful of the company you are keeping in this very tender time. Spirit is in the process of rehabilitating you, restoring you to your rightful place on the throne, to resituate your crown on top of your head. The problem is the smallest little distraction, the smallest little inconvenience, the smallest little run in, the smallest little betrayal could derail where you're headed. And I'm saying small because all of those things are literally just being sent to position you and align you where you're supposed to be. See, you were in a relationship. You were in a friendship. You were in a situationship that you shouldn't have been in. You were intermingling, commingling, allowing people to take over your time, your energy, even your physical space, and they shouldn't have been. So Spirit had to allow some things to come and derail you from where you've been sitting in order to restore you back to where you were supposed to be. Yet you are getting stuck on every little inconvenience and you're making it a lifelong disaster that is able to prevent you from getting where you are supposed to be. The thing that you need to know right now, beloved, is your spirit team is getting tired of waiting for you to become unattached. So you have begun to attach yourself to every trauma, every inconvenience, every misfortune. You've been attaching yourself to that. Spirit is saying get detached. Get comfortable with being detached. Some of you are clinging to your children way too hard. Some of you are clinging to your man or your woman way too hard. Some of you are clinging to your family way too hard. Some of you are clinging to your materialistic things in your environment way too hard. Some of you are clinging to the perception of what you thought you were supposed to be, but you did not become way too hard. And all of those things have become whole hurdles that you got to be able to triumph over in order to be able to get to the place where your spirit team wants you to go. And they are tired. So the first thing they want you to know is be careful of the people that you are surrounding yourself with in this season because they are resituating you. And if you allow somebody that's not supposed to be in your space and your energy to get attached to you in this moment here, you're about to go through another cycle of dismantling because they're serious about where they need you to go. The second thing that I need you to know is your community, your help, your assistance is on the way. See, in this space, in this energy where you are going, You've been really used to getting pulled by the undercurrent. So a couple of weeks ago, I came on here and I made a second part to a message that Spirit had given me back in October and November, and I was talking about the tsunami that was coming. I'm going to link both the videos down below. The one that I made for part one, and I'm going to link the tsunami video down below that I made recently. I came on here and I reiterated the message that Spirit gave me about the tsunami coming in. We are no longer on a space where we are watching a tsunami miles away come into shore. Baby, the tsunami of your abundance is here. The question is not if your help is coming. It's already here. The question is, beloved, are you going to be able to work through and walk through the space where you are right now? Your ability to doggy paddle is essential at this time. See, some of y'all been trying to walk through the tidal waves that are coming in and crashing in on you. The thing about doggy paddling is your feet never hit the bottom of the ocean, therefore, or the bottom of the river, the bottom of the water, never hits the ground while you are swimming or while you are standing in the water. Therefore, the undercurrent cannot take you. Figuring out a way to doggy paddle, meaning tread water, meaning not allowing life situations to take you under and to make you feel like you are drowning so that you cannot get your footing, because all of those things are distraction. Those things are preventing you from standing upright in the water. And so Spirit needs you to know, instead of you trying to stand up, it's time for you to change your way that you've been processing, because the enemy has been watching the way that you've been going through cycles throughout life. Right now, it's time for you to change that. Now we are getting to the space of doggy paddling in order to be able to keep you above the undercurrent. Because the undercurrent is going to come. It ain't a question of if the trials and tribulations are going to come while you on this path towards success, while you on this path towards reclaiming your crown and your throne. There is no question about whether there's going to be some difficulties. That's a part of life. Oh, and something else the Spirit just said. Don't forget that you signed up for this. You signed up for this. You knew what your spirit needed in order for you to get to a place of perfection. You signed up for these trials. But you was never supposed to get attached to what was happening. And you did. So the outcome that you were supposed to get from the lesson that you went through the trial that you experienced, never got a chance to deliver itself at your front door. That blessing never got a chance to come because your attachment to the situation that you went through has been preventing you from being able to see where you are supposed to be going. So Spirit is saying, rather than allowing that thing to derail you, it is time for you to learn how to doggy paddle. Because that's going to keep you above the water and keeping you floating. They're showing me a brown bird, black stripe underneath the wing. On the top of the bird is all brown. On the bottom of the bird, like if you were looking at the bird and its wings out, brown bird, a black stripe, and then white tips on the feathers. White tips of their feathers. Black stripe across, so it's like brown at the top part of the wing. Then it's a black strip, and then the tip of the feathers are white. What is that bird? Birds are significant to you. What is that brown bird with the black stripe and the white tips on its feathers? Please, somebody comment it down below. I need to go do my research on that. A message is coming in. Go to part 3.